We're speaking here to Acting Chief Education Officer in the Ministry of Education and Culture, Ms. Connie George. Ms. George, primary school students are expected to report for school on November 6th for the start of their academic year. Can we provide some clarity to the parents of these students at this time as to what exactly happens on Monday, November 6th?
Monday, November 6th, our students will report to school to start the regular school year. So what we expect to happen, students will be dropped off as usual. They would like as if they were starting in September, on September morning.
Now, and the students will be reporting to schools that are close to where they live in their particular district,
Yes.
not where they would have registered for September.
Okay, yes, we would have done a registration in the summer, or you would have been going to a school for the past several years. Since Hurricane Irma, we ask that parents register their children in the schools within the district area or close to their homes. Reason for that, we recognize that transportation would be a problem to move students from one area to the other, and parents may have had challenges. So to ease that, we said, please register your children in the school closest to where you live. So that is where they will be going on Monday morning.
Now, the students would have lost a lot of instructional time, it being November, and the academic year usually starts in September. So that's 2 months of time lost.
Yes.
What has the ministry done in terms of making adjustments to ensure that the students are not disadvantaged with the lost time?
We endeavor to add some days to the end of the school year. So we would have started in September. Now we are starting in November for the primary school students, and we have extended the school year to July. Originally, it would have ended in June. So we have added a couple of weeks on the end of the school year. So it means then that students will now have only 1 month for summer break.
But you have also, within the school year, you have also made some adjustments by shortening the breaks, for example, the Christmas break and the Easter break.
Yes. So let me share a little bit about that. Students will not have a 3-week Christmas break, as would have been the norm this school year. They will have the holidays, the Christmas holidays, and then they will return to school on the 2nd of January. What we have also done is that we have extended the end of the school term from the holiday break. So our school term will now end in February instead of December. So if I could give you a little detail on that, our school term will begin November 6th. It will then end the 2nd of February. We will have a 1-week break from the 4th to the 10th of February to demarcate the Advent term from the Lent term. The Lent term will begin the 12th of February until the 4th of May. We will then demarcate the Lent from the Trinity term with a 1-week break from May 7th to 11th. And then we will resume school for the Trinity term 14th of May, and this will end July 27th. Our summer vacation will then begin the 30th of July to the 24th of August.
Many of the schools suffered extensive damage. Some of them are not usable at this point. But you are using 6 of the primary schools on Tortola to accommodate the students, as well as the schools on Anegada and Jos Van Dyke. They're functional. And on Virgin Gorda, you have a separate structure that is being used for primary students. Now, I know the ministry has a vibrant Adopt to School program, and in the post-Irma reality, several members of the corporate sector have been demonstrating their corporate responsibility,
Certainly.
and they are committing to helping the schools rebuild. What would you want to say to them at this point, and also to encourage other members of the business community, despite the losses and damage that they may have experienced, to also support the education sector in getting back to where it was?
Definitely on behalf of the Ministry of Education, I want to reiterate here, and Minister of Education, Honorable Myron Walwyn, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Education, myself, the Chief Education Officer, we really want to say thanks to all the bodies that have been coming forward and demonstrating their allegiance to these islands and to education in this territory. We have had overwhelming support, both local organizations, international organizations, and I dare say regional organizations that have been really extending themselves and saying we want to help. And they have not just said it, they have put their monies where their mouth was, and yes, they have helped in so many ways. And so we are extending all the thanks that we can extend to you at this time. However, I know that there are those who are waiting for the opportunity to help us in one way or the other, and we welcome your support. So I want to even thank you in advance for coming forward to be of some help to us here in the Ministry of Education and to help our students and young people in this territory. If you wish to do that, you can call 468-9491, which is my cell number, and I will certainly direct you to the right person who will be able to assist you. Right now in the ministry, we have a vibrant Adopt a School program, and that is being coordinated by Mrs. Brenda Letsamtai, and we can really get more persons on board in this Adopt a School program. So I want to thank you for your listening and for you saying, yes, I want to be a part.
Ms. George, any final thoughts or comments from you at this time?
It has been a long road to get to this place. Lots of late nights, long hours, but we are grateful that we are finally saying our final batch of students are going to start school in a few days. Parents, we need your continued support. We need you to encourage your children. We need to get them ready in the best way possible. Send them off to school on Monday morning. If you have uniforms, we're encouraging you to wear the uniform that you have. We are not sending you to buy a new uniform because you're going to a different location. We are encouraging you to use the uniform that you already have. If you do not have a uniform, there will not be a penalty immediately for not wearing a uniform. So we want you to dress modestly and appropriate for school. And so we want you to come out all excited, children. Be all excited about this new school year. We promise that it's going to be one that is next to none. It is going to be a great year because we realize the importance of education. I also want to speak to teachers, and I want to thank you for all the hard work that you've been doing over the last couple of weeks. You've been working extremely hard. It has not been easy for you and for any of us, but you have been resilient. Teachers, we thank you so much, and we ask that you keep putting forward your very best. Educate our children because these are our future, and we want them to be the best. We are going to be operating from a theme this year, be disciplined, achieve excellence. That was the theme we established for the year, and we're going to go forward with it because even in these times, discipline is so vital. We cannot do anything or make it in life, especially in a post-Irma situation like we have, if we do not have discipline.